friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am taking you along as I decorate my front porch for Halloween. I don't have young children of my own, they're all adults, but I do run a home daycare and the kids absolutely love the front porch. When it's decorated for Halloween. So I'm going to take you along, and first I'm going to share with you what I'm using. A lot of it is DIYs. If you're following me on DIY channel, you probably have seen me making those, but I kept some stuff from fall on here already. But without further ado, let's get started. So here is my mess of things. So I'm going to turn this around and just kind of show you what I'm going to leave. So I'm leaving obviously all the mums, couple pumpkins. I have to go fetch some over in between the houses that flew away. I think I'm gonna keep the stacked pumpkins here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep both of these or just one, we'll see. And then I have some pillows there that I'm going to just swap the covers. And then I'm actually over here, I have a turkey that I'm going to remove, and I'm going to add some other stuff to here. And then over here I've got my Hocus Pocus sign, my trick-or-treat sign. So the Hocus Pocus sign is from Tailored Canvases. It's actually tailored to to me, but and then you can custom design any sign. I have one here, and I also have the one in the kitchen that's from them. Then I have my trick-or-treat sign that I made myself. We've got all of the vast variety of pumpkins. I also have these spiders. I've got the pillow covers. So the theme is kind of Hocus Pocus slash Hocus Pocus ghosts. I got skeletons, so I DIY these ghosts. They are a knockoff for the Pottery Barn ones. I'm debating whether I'm gonna add the lights to them or not. I'm not planning on really lighting them, so I'm not 100% sure whether I will do that. Maybe just on the day of Halloween. And then I've got the Costco Halloween pumpkin. And then I've got my wreaths. This is just a mess here. I've got some pillows that I'm going to add pillowcases to. I've got witch's feet, a couple different skeletons, hats, more pumpkins, and more ghosts. So this is what we are working with. I also picked up some masking tape and these mountain squares from Dollarama. They say they work on variety of surfaces and even bricks, so I'm going to try them to attach the spiders as well as the sign. I do have a rope on the sign, which I'm still going to use in case if these don't work, so it doesn't fall and get damaged. The rope will save it. So without further ado, we're gonna get started with decorating. I seriously need to replace my lights on here because they are falling apart. But that's for another day. Alright, let's jump right into decorating the front porch for Halloween. First up, I'm starting with these witches hats I got from Temu last year. I'm using some duct tape and fishing line to hang them from the ceiling of the porch. It totally gives off a Hocus Pocus vibe, very spooky and whimsical. I love how these floating hats set the tone right from the entrance. Next, I'm hanging up this custom sign from Tailored Canvases. It's perfect for the theme and it really ties everything together. I'm going to hang it up with the rope that's on it, but I'm also going to add the double-sided stickers just for the extra protection. So that way if the stickers don't work, it's still hanging on the light so it doesn't fall off. And then right beside my sign on the door, I'm adding my wreaths. These are DIYs I made last year on my DIY channel, so if you missed it, I'll link the video down below. They're still one of my favorite projects. Now I'm leaving my classic rocking chair in its usual spot and adding my 5 or 6 foot skeleton to it. I'm not sure how exactly tall it is. I got the skeleton a few years ago at Spirit Halloween during the peak skeleton craze. I had to search several stores to track it down, but it was so worth it. Now you can find them anywhere. Opposite the skeleton, I'm placing my trick or treat sign, which was another DIY from a few years back. Then I thought it would be fun to add the witch's legs onto my mom, just to kind of look like the witch had landed upside down into the mom. I thought it would be a fun touch. These legs came from Dollarama or Dollar Tree, I can't quite remember. Then I'm adding this doormat that I got from Temu last year. It's inspired by my favorite ride at Disney World, at the Haunted Mansion. I can't decide whether to layer all 3 mats or stick with just 2. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Now down in front of the porch, right by the droopy cedar, I'm adding my ghost family. I shared a short video on my DIY channel about these. They are a Pottery Barn dupe and I'm obsessed with them. I made them out of a fancy tomato cages I found on a dog walk. Someone was throwing them out and I knew immediately what I wanted to create. These ghosts would cost a fortune on Pottery Barn site, but I made mine for around $10. Next, I'm adding another Pottery Barn dupe, these jack-o'-lanterns. I went on a thrift store spree and found a bunch of Dollarama and then gave them a makeover, and now they all match the Pottery Barn look perfectly. And the big one I've had for a few years from Costco. Moving on to the skeleton's lab, I'm adding a cauldron which will hold the candy for Halloween night. I also have these caged animal skeletons that I was playing around with earlier, and I thought it would be fun to have one of my ghosts holding the cage, just for an extra spooky touch. And now it's time for spiders. These creepy crawlies are from Dollar Tree, and I spray painted the shiny parts black for a sleeker look. I did this last year. I noticed that this year Dollar Tree and Dollarama have solid black ones, but I'm sticking with what I've got. I'm using double-sided stickers to attach them to the brick, and days later they are still holding up well. The last area to decorate is a hidden spot on the porch. I'm adding these small skeletons I found at Dollarama and some pillow covers from Amazon with the pillows I already had. On the table, I'm placing a small tabletop ghost, a jack-o'-lantern, and another cage skeleton to complete the look. Finally, to finish everything off, I'm adding bats to the window, and in the same bag I found these big spiders, so I'm going to stick them onto my giant pumpkin with the same double-sided stickers. They add just the right amount of creepy to the display. And that's it for the Halloween front porch decor. Let me know what you think about the layered mat situation in the comments. I hope this gave you all the spooky inspiration you needed for your own front porch. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more decorating ideas. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one.